Oh, what a way to start the first day of the 8th session of the binding treaty in Indaba. Today wasn't just about discussing another international legal instrument. It was about asking some difficult questions. Why do corporate human rights abuses continue? Why do communities still struggle to access justice? And most importantly, what needs to change if we're serious about accountability? So, from the very first session, the mandate was clear that this wasn't going to be a conversation about theory. It was going to be about the lived realities of communities across Africa. Throughout the day, speakers reminded us that many of the challenges we face today are not new. They are part of much bigger systems that have existed for decades. And the binding treaty isn't simply about regulating companies, but it's about challenging the structures that continue to allow corporate abuse to happen. One of the strongest messages to emerge today was that corporations have become far more than businesses. They shape economies, influence governments, and increasingly affect decisions that were only made by states. And as corporate power grows, there is a need for meaningful accountability to grow with it. Another powerful discussion was centered on international law. Speakers argued that the problem isn't that we don't have enough laws. In many cases, the laws already exist. The real challenge is ensuring they are applied fairly and consistently. And when international rules are enforced selectively, it becomes much easier for corporate abuse to continue without consequences. What I appreciated though is that the conversation also turned to Africa's natural resources, particularly the growing demand for critical minerals that are driving the global transition. So it was held that while the world talks about green development, many communities continue to experience displacement, environmental harm, and the loss of livelihoods in the name of development. And today's discussions challenge us to ask a difficult question: who is really benefiting from this transition, and who is paying the price? A recurring theme throughout the day was that accountability cannot stop at international negotiations. Speakers repeatedly emphasized that a treaty on paper is only part of the solution. The real change depends on stronger, active civil society mobilization, political will, and governments that are prepared to put people before profits. Solidarity was a prominent feature throughout today's discussions, whether the focus was on mining communities, workers, environmental defenders, or people affected by conflict. There was a shared understanding that these struggles are deeply connected, and participants spoke about the importance of building stronger alliances across Africa and ensuring that communities are not fighting these battles in isolation. The afternoon sessions encourage participants to think about the future. As the world changes with new political tensions, rapid technology, and growing influence of AI, it was held that approaches to corporate accountability must evolve as well. Human rights challenges are changing, and our responses need to change with them. But perhaps the most inspiring part of today came from the repeated reminder that this process is about the people. Communities must not simply be consulted when it's convenient. They must be active participants in shaping the decisions that affect their lives. And as several speakers reminded us today, that those who experience corporate abuse every day are not waiting for another discussion. They are waiting for justice. So if there is one takeaway from day one, is that the binding treaty is about much more than creating another legal instrument. It represents an opportunity to reshape the relationship between business, governance, and communities, and to move from voluntary commitments towards genuine accountability. So today's conversations were honest, challenging, and at times uncomfortable, but they were also hopeful. They reminded all of us why this work matters and why bringing together governments, civil society, affected communities, and experts in one room is important. Day one laid a strong foundation, if I may say. And if today's discussions are anything to go by, is that the momentum behind a people-centered, community-driven binding treaty continues to grow.